10 p.m. on the dot. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't think I was going to make this in time. I said 10 p.m. Didn't think I was going to make it on time. I just polished off some leftovers. And to kick this thing off, I really haven't, thank you. I haven't been drinking yet. I just opened up my first beer. I'd like to announce Sam Adams Porch Rockers are in season for those of you interested. They are only available March to August, half the year. But I've recently found some, and I've been fucking them up. So I want to make sure. Thank you. Rookie move. I was gonna drink anyways. I'm salivating over here. Delightful. There's actually something that I need to drink first before we really get rolling here. I'm gonna let everyone soak in everything here. What is at the top left of this? Is that a thing? What is that? Let me go on that. What is this? Maybe it's just me. Whatever. It doesn't even matter. Guys. All right. I need to drink something a little stronger to start my buzz, and then we ride it out with beers. So right now, we're going to start pretty early here with some Allen's Coffee Brandy that I got for my birthday. Almost done with it. I know, it's surprising to have alcohol last this long. For those of you at home that haven't heard of this, this is 60 proof. It's very strong. I'm going to do this off camera as to not go too crazy here. Well, maybe I can... Someone edit it so it looks like I'm sucking a dick on the side. It's delicious. It's the best drink you can get on the market. Uh-oh. All right. Let's get rolling with this whole drinking. I'll get, mix and match a little. I don't have work until 1 tomorrow. I could probably black out. Not that you should, for the kids at home. Don't black out, but, think on it. And if we do in-houses later, fuck, we get hammered. All right, without further ado, what we've all been waiting for is the annual, because that's the annual power rankings here. I don't want to bully too hard. Got a lot of teams. Great. This is a great setup here that we've got. Got everything all sorted out. Fantastique. We're trying to speak with a French accent at the end of random words. Let's go through the teams. Let's take a quick gander. Let me see my initial thoughts. I haven't looked at all the teams. I only know of probably 4 teams going into this. That's 3 fingers. 4 teams going into this. I only know my own. I know Jordan's. I know Johnny's. And I know Freshies. Those are the only teams that I have known of beforehand. Let's roll into it. This top team, this is a banger of a team. This shit, the Boston Tea Party, borderline illegal. They really tickled the edge on that one. Good for them. Great. Love that. This team, did I scrimmage against this team? No. Colby Cakes, I think I saw for the first time recently. We're going to do a lot of OP.GG in here. Pretty solid. Who did he play? Did he play Blitzcrank? He played Blitzcrank. I remember. Yeah, I did. I've done a couple scrimmages. Play Blitzcrank. I was told to play Milio, and I fourth time Milio. But anyone can play Milio. And you can quote me on that. Milio is the new Yumi. Yumi AS, anyone can play Yumi, but not every ADC can play with a Yumi. Anyone can play Milio. Yes, Thel. Anyone can play Milio. There's just enough skill expression, but there's also that like the champion is like kind of fun to play, and I get that, but there's also such a small, like, it doesn't matter if you express your skill or not, if that makes sense. That's where I'm at. Blitzcrank player, love that for the league. We need more Blitzcranks out here. Exactly. Even Jordan can play it. So this team is looking decent. I don't know. What are you? Another plat. They got 2 plat. Sea-Dog's a solid plat. Tyler's pretty solid. He bangs. That's definitely their ringer. This is one of those clash teams. You come in, you're like a tier 2 clash team, and you see like a bunch of plats and then like 1 diamond kind of thing, and you're like, they could have game. Like, these plats could be like, I'm peaking plat, or like I'm supposed to be emerald plus kind of thing. Like, that's a little bit of a dark horse of a team. Don't think I'd be surprised if it's like top 4. Like, top 4 would be generous, but I haven't seen the rest of the teams. This team, I don't want to out Eves and Lexi, but I think we know who the carries are on this team. That's obvious as fuck. Hold on. Actually, I feel bad I didn't click on everyone on this team, because I don't know who they are. This is a great time to learn some of the new players. Little Urgot player. 90 games played as Urgot. Urgot Kale. I like the Kale. Kale's fun. There's some good win rates, too. 56%, 100 games, plat 4. That's cool. You could probably get up to plat 1, emerald. Right? Like, what's the win rate percentage? You get up to, like, I don't know, fucking whatever. I gotta get more drunk. I feel like I'm disappointing everyone with my sobriety right now. Yeah, this team, I don't know, man. I know Paradox can bang, but I don't know. P-Rob, always a solid, like, plat emerald player. Like, plat emerald, but, like, could be higher kind of thing. Solid. This is a little bit of a shocking team to get through, with Paradox and Johnny being, like, kind of diamond, but I think there are more outrageous teams than that. I'm gonna be honest, but that's like a potential top 3 right there for sure. Len, Kuzan, Moon, Zer, Kinderling. Kuzan, I always get confused with Koa. I'm sorry about that. I'm crazy sorry about that. I'm sure neither of you wanted to hear that, but I always get you guys confused. So when I first heard that team, and I heard a couple players on that team, I was confused because I was like, isn't Kuzan like Diamond 2 or some shit? Like whatever Koa is. What's Koa right now? I can't even find him. D4, sure. D4 with a lot of games played. All right. Sorry, now I'm sounding toxic. Yeah, so I was a little bit confused there, but that makes more sense. Len, I also thought was Diamond, is an Emerald player. Fair enough. I'll keep that in mind. He just talks like he's Diamond, I guess. A little too toxic? I have no issues with Len. Moon, solid. Kinderling, Kinderling, solid. Kinderling, solid. That's a decent team. I don't know what the fuck this is. The Guangdong Tigers? All right. The Grubby Gladiators. That's actually probably my favorite name right now. I'm also going to be ranking team names. They're pretty much the same person. I believe it. Yeah, pretty solid. I haven't seen enough of Kinderling. I just feel like I missed a lot of his games last season, and I don't know exactly what he plays. I think I remembered him being a Maokai player. This is tough. This is a tough. Well, that's not even a real game. You just got DC'd out there. But yeah, tough. Fucking tough. This team is dog shit. I'm gonna put it on record. I think. Sorry, a little too blunt. I didn't really ease us into that. That was a little too toxic to come out of nowhere. No, they're all right. Unwise behavior. Yeah. How do I phrase this? I like all the characters, all the players on this team. Great fun, good vibes. Hold on. Speaking of good fun, where are my keys? Oh, I gotta take the fun stopper off of this. You guys ever do that? Boom. Take the fun stopper off. Now you got a good bottle here. Gotta make sure to do that. Thoughts on Zare? It's a really good question. Let me take this shot real quick. Let me tell you my thoughts on Zare. Zare? Zare's fun to fuck with. Zare's fun to fuck with. I like fucking with Zare. I think Zare likes to... This whole list of his games is exactly the fucking problem. Zare's the type of guy. Zare's the type of guy to make a guy learn how to play Recon and then switch to jungle. Zare's the type of guy to play his best role and say, I don't have enough agency. I love holding this crutch. And then flying away into the jungle to lose everyone in the game. Zare's the type of guy who could be phenomenal, could be amazing. But do you know what I see? I see no ranked games played this season. I see just flex with the boys. I see ARAM bot games. That's what I think about Zare. I think that Zare, cool mechanics. He's made some phenomenal plays in his MF Rec League career. But I'm gonna try and do this. I think he's the new washed player. I think that Zare might be the most washed. And I'm excited to see if I'm throwing shade right now. I'm throwing a lot of shade at Zare. I absolutely love Zare. I want to see him come back. I was solo carrying the last season. You know that we got like 6th last season, right? You know that we were expected to be the best team in the league, and we got 6. There, you can't say you carried when we lost every game in playoffs. And I'm gonna take some hits on this one because and now I'm just beefing with the old team. I wasn't there for a lot of it. Frankly, we had some difficult schedules to align, and I don't need to be there. I prefer casting over playing. We lost whenever you swapped off jungle. That's bullshit. You lost 2 games with me as support. Once when I was hungover as fuck, tired as shit. The whole team was tired as shit. I still played solid. And the other was the last playoff game. That's a fact. We lost every game with me as ADC. Maybe we could blame my ADC. Fine with that. I've never wanted to be an ADC player. Everyone just likes my ADC, and then I end up playing ADC. But that's my opinion of Zare. I think Zare needs to come up big this league to uphold the opinion that I had of him when he first stepped onto the Rift. Fuck Zare. I'm kidding. I can already hear Zare being like, come on, man. I'm sorry. My schedule cleared up. My schedule is always the fucking same. That's why I'm doing this stream at 10 p.m. Because my schedule, I work late. I was working till 9:30. Rush home, ate dinner, boom, bing bang boom, drinking. My schedule's always been a little tight. It was busier back then. Now it's tight. The problem was that I was on a team with 2 EU guys and then 2 like college students. So everyone and their mom is free at like 5 p.m. on a Friday, and I'm crushing it. It's 7. Relax though. All right, I rambled too long on the Guangdong Tigers here. Oh yeah, the Unwise Behavior. Yeah, it's a tough team. That's a for fun team. I'm gonna say it now. I'm glad Ryan is playing in there. Fitz and Sharon, super funny, good dudes. Love the vibe. Freshie, obviously goated. Set all this up and is playing. Commissioner and player. It's probably a good thing that he is on a team that is this weak, as to not bring up any controversy. Because if Freshie was popping off, it's like your commissioner's popping off. It's like some sus shit. But nope. Let's see. All right, let's go down the list. Die Ubermenschen. Bad name. I don't know what the fuck that is. Replace Brute. Does not have the OP.GG. Not sure what that angle is. Demi. Bong hits, for those of you who don't know. Al's a great vibe. Al's been going downhill too. But Al will admit it with me. Like we're both kind of like, yeah, we're kind of like washed. Like Al kind of came onto the scene when like high gold was like pretty good before emerald, and I was like, oh shit, this guy's like that gold one, like kind of plat play. He's got playmakeability. That's what you get at that level is playmakeability. But now, I don't know. I don't know, Al. Tuss, solid player, but he's gonna have to 1v9. Actually, no, I never lost a game I subbed in. Good on you. That's good on you. Yeah, this team is gonna fight with these two teams, the Unwise Behavior and the Dumb. They're gonna have good games. I'm gonna call that right now. I think that these two are gonna be like rivals. That's a great matchup there. Mars, I don't know who Mars is. Shout out to Pierre. Definitely, hopefully asleep. It's fucking like 4 a.m. where he is. Shout out to Pierre. I've been seeing him on a little bit. He's a little bit of a TFT player. Pierre, sometimes he grinds crazy hard. Sometimes he is not grinding. Let's see where the grind is at. 2 hours ago, rockin' flex with Mike and Hardy. That's pretty solid. Did lose, but he did go 11-6 and was team ace. Team disparity. Love this shit that these guys are throwing in. I'm a little sick, by the way, and doing this. Pierre's a little bit of an ARAM player. Pierre's a little bit. If you play TFT, you're gonna love. You love playing those game modes. You love playing game modes. You like the ARAMs, that type of shit. Normally correlates. Doing alright. I haven't played that many games. Yeah. Shout out to Pierre. I don't know who Mars is, unless it's different name. No, I don't. That's a great name. Side note, killer name. You just are Mars. Fucking sick. And a Zach OTP, I guess. Triple MVP. Fucking 16-4, 10-5, 10-2. That's a ban right there. This guy gets banned. You're banned. Pretty convincing plat player with the number of games. You can still climb. I mean, there's still a 53% win rate. You could bump those numbers up. Get on a hot streak. And you're cooking on the Zach lately, even though not the best win rate overall. Actually looking like a Kane player. Wukong. I've been playing some Wukong jungle. Love that little monkey. That guy's so fun. Oh, you just S key and it explodes heads. Just like, is it a clone? No one knows. Gemstone, pretty solid. Is he their diamond? I don't know if they have a diamond or an emerald. This is their emerald, Gemstone. I thought he also jungled though. Maybe now he's cooking a little support. Maybe I'm wrong. I thought Gemstone was a jungler. Absolutely wrong. Looking like mid. That's a mid player. That's cool. Yeah, sorry. This team's decent. This team's decent. Mike Hardy in the bot lane is a hilarious bot lane. I'd love to be like the third player in that bot lane. Like I wish that it was a 6v6 Summoner Rift and I was in there with those guys just like losing. That's what I'd want. No, the problem is with this bot lane is not that they're bad players by any means. I like them. I like them. I mean, Hardy's a little like coin flip, but in like a interstabilize kind of thing. I played enough with Hardy. I've seen him pop off, and it's quite fun. And I honestly, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing when I see Hardy pop up because you never see someone have that much fun in League anymore. And that's a beautiful thing that Hardy has in League of Legends is when I see Hardy, I'm quoting a Warwick game that I saw him play where he was just fucking eating dudes, fucking Bunyan Bandits hyping him up, just like out of this world. I was inting. Full disclosure, I was not playing a good game. I was pretty tilted actually. But fucking Hardy's just like popping off and just like having the time of his life. And I was like, fuck, I've never had that much fun going like 20-0. You know, like this guy's like, hey, Hardy was popping. He was like, like 15-6 or something. That's a pop off game. Cheers. Here's some Allens for you. But yeah. But back to the issue. I got the ADD. Those two are kind of one tricks in my mind. Oh shit. Okay, one more swig of this, and then I gotta slow down on it and drink some beers. Fuck you, germ. That wasn't at Jeremy. That was at the germs in my body being fucking eliminated by all the alcohol in my system. Fair. Yeah, let me finish this one too. Mike, in my mind, only plays Jin. Although Mike's cooking, he's plat 2 right now. Good on him. And then Hardy plays like, oh fuck, shit. I'm really at just. I can't even explain this. Fuck. Thanks for the subs, Jeremy. Oh, all right. Hold on, I don't. You win, motherfucker. Here's what's gonna happen. I have 3 bags of tricks out tonight. I've exposed 2 of them. I actually have a nice little cabinet where I make cocktails. I make cocktails now. That's the evolution of the Rec League. Is I used to make mixies, and now I make cocktails. But I went out for the Rec League today, and I said, I need enough where I'm going to get hammered, and depending on how long this game goes, or how long this stream goes, and if we do games after, I need to make sure that I have enough ammo to keep going, and it's not just like hard liquor at the end to like kill me. So I have, and what I'm going to crush right now, right after I fucking explain the end of this shit, is I have an 18 rack of PBRs, because PBR is the best garbage beer. But Hardy, in my mind, OTP's like Leona, or like Tank engages, and then Mike Jin, which is a great combo in solo queue, but we're gonna ban that shit. Although Mars looks bannable, and Gemstone probably takes some bans, and Pierre might take some bans. I like, one of them is gonna get something through if they pick it early. But I crush this for Jeremy. Oh, excuse me. I'm more of a PBR fan, but banquets is an excellent choice. That's a really interesting angle, actually. All beers for me are inside beers. Porch Rockers, inside beer. This is an okay team. This team and this team replaced. No. Yeah, these 3 teams, fair game. I think this actually overtakes that team, but we'll get into the 2 of us after. I'm still perusing. Dev Metz, Orion, Moxian, Scuttler, Swice on the git. Now Moxian, all right, let's go down. These players are very fun. No, Peep, Dev Metz, Pets. Okay. Yeah, I'll click on it. Told me to stop idiot. I actually didn't even pay attention to where these players were going. I didn't see this I saw this at the top and then started drinking. Did not see it later on. So that's really good that we've called that out. Yeah. I think Scuttler I think Scuttler going top is actually Gigabrain and putting DevNets ADC, because DevNets in my mind is like a pretty sick Samira. Like that, I think if DevNets is a Samira OTP, like you ban out the Samira, you're probably gonna do all right. Per request, we'll click on the OPGG. Platform 1% win rate. I've always been on Team DevMets. I think DevMets could climb higher. Like in my mind, prior to looking at this, DevMets was like a strong, up and coming, low gold player that could like climb. That's 69%, sir. Nice. That and now that he's 61% win rate, platform ranked solo. And look at this. Look at this. This is the difference between him and Zaire right now. Look at this. Flex. Clash. Rank solo. Ranks. Fuck. DevMets almost had it. He's grinding rank, though. He's, like, playing the ranked, which is hard to still do at this point. I mean, I'm a level, like, fucking 1100. It's hard. It's hard, man. That's why I play support. I revealed that recently, why I'm a support player. Yeah, we know you love Earth. Every one of my friends gets fucking furious when I get in an Earth game because I can't stop myself from bitching. I just start bitching. Hype train. What is the hype train? What is that? Shout out to DevMets. It's pumped for him. Still gonna squash him in lane. Scudler. Scott seems like a little bit of a jack of all trades. Like I don't really think of him as that much of an ADC player, so I'm glad he's going elsewhere. Moxie and Orion and Swice are all like they're like 60-40 players in my mind. Orion maybe have a little bit more. 60% of the time they're going to do well. 40% of the time, 30% of the time might be an in. It's hard. It's rare when I see Moxie or Orion do one or the other. Swice, I guess, is a little bit more stable, but he's also more predictable with the pool. When Swice decides to play the game, and I say this as a support player and as a player who is, I would define myself as very solid on enchanters. I think I could climb on enchanters in solo queue. I'm not gonna lie, but that shit sucks. I think when Swice decides to play the game and learn the game, I think he's gonna get a lot higher, and I think he's gonna get better. But right now he's stagnant because he's just playing like Namis, Lulus, and Milios. Sure, Lulu. See his Thresh. Keep grinding some Thresh or something like it. Right now, Thresh is actually at an all-time low. But this shit, I mean, I guess John is OP right now. But like, it just hurts. It just hurts. You need when you're picking up. My support ranking. Oh, interesting. When you're picking up supports, you need variety in those supports because it's a pool that has enough variety that you gotta pick some. You gotta have a roamer. You gotta have like a tank. You gotta have an enchanter. You gotta have a poke. The support kingdom is not too. Nice try. But I appreciate that. This team, the pre-made teams. I'm gonna be honest. These are great. These are great options right now so far. Next team: Madav, Reckless, Andy, Spooky Action, Yumi. Spooky Action. I've only played with them a few times. Solid. Surprisingly solid. I don't know what rank they are. It's going to be like plat or some shit. Ooh. This might be a top team. This could be a top team. This is a team that has one low emerald, one... We're going to call Reckless Emerald for now. I've seen better. Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, but it's pre-mid. Reckless Smurfs. And I think Reckless is open about his Smurfs. And I get it. Reckless is really good at, like, taking advantage of weaker players or low-level players. But struggles sometimes against players of his own skill level. He's very... He would describe himself as very feast or famine. So, we'll see. Nice. Nice there. So, yeah, he's a noob stopper. Exactly. So, is what it is. But Andy also super solid. Andy's the type of player that I've known Andy. I've known Andy and Recklets since high school. I've played tennis with Recklets on the same high school team. Andy, I don't know. I met his mom once. It's a thing. that came out bad. But great dudes. Big fan, known him forever. Andy kind of got me into League, to be honest. And Andy taught me everything I need to know. The only reason I got to high elo, I was never meant to be a high elo player. I have the energy of like a silver or like a gold. Like I got that. I got that low elo energy, but I grinded way too much. And Andy was diamonds. Andy was the first at like our high school to like hit diamond that I knew of, and I would like hop on games with him and like do a couple like duo norms, and then I'd like get to play against those diamonds, and then I was like, oh, this is how diamonds play, and then I adapted. But yeah, so this team, this might be a number 1 team. I might low key put them 1, maybe 2. My team, very solid. Very solid. We've played a lot of scrims against the other teams. We've done like 2 or 3 scrims, won all of them. We go into flex. We play a lot. All of these players play a lot. Like Fraction's on every night. Bean just opening up the schedule. He's on every night. Mike, Vendetta, on every night. Me, fucking obviously, I'm level 1,000. I'm on every night. Kiwis, the only coin flip. But this is a tough ass team. I'm telling you, Mike's got more game than I realized. I feel like I remember playing against Mike, and I was like, this guy's good, but like average diamond player. And now that I'm like supporting Mike, I'm like, this guy's better than Zaire. I'm gonna put that on record. I now I'm really hitting Zaire. I feel so bad for Zaire. I love Zaire. I'm really roasting him out of nowhere for no good reason. But that's my hot take. But frankly, doesn't matter. Both mechanically super strong. Both support wins lane, right? Or win someone else's lane. This is a top 3 team. Could be 1. Just as likely to be 1 as 3. But I might bump them up higher on my tier list. I might be going a little too long. I know it's only been 36 minutes. Yeah, it's not fast. Last team here. Scrimmed against this team. This is a funny team. This is a fun team for me because I played in Lemmy's. For those of you who don't know, Lemmy, a great dude, has his own rec league and was a great consult for this rec league on certain issues in the past. And so a lot of these guys, like Pizza Chan, Amox, I don't actually remember Bad Monkey. Sorry. But Bad Monkey's a ringer, by the way. He's super solid. Pretty solid. Yeah, I would say super solid. It'd be nice. A lot of I'm one of the few players in the rec league who has played with or against Pizza Chan and Amox. I always get Amox confused with one other guy that begins with an A, but I think I've got it down. And then Shmuley's pretty solid. Shmuley is a little too OTP, as you can tell from the Nautilus icon, what he plays. But other than that, I mean, he's good. Amox, I'd like to see a touch more. Yeah, Emerald with a good win rate, solid ADC player. He gets it. He's got the mechanics down. Yeah, we scrimmed against them. He was pretty solid. I'm talking Pizza. I'm gonna be honest. I confused you with someone who was like D2. Were you D2 at one point? Is there another Pizza that you know that was like used to be D2? Like D1 or some shit? You're a master. Yes! That's what I said. I said to the boys, how are you masters? And now you're 20. What happened? Among Us Pizza 12. That's exactly right. Yes. Pizza, you were really fun to play with. This guy was Masters. Yes, this guy was Masters. Pizza, I remember you. Because I clicked more seasons. It never ended, but yeah, D2, D1. I didn't even know that was an option. I'm glad you mentioned that just so I could see the more options on op.gg. That's good tech in itself. Yeah, because I remember playing Caitlyn in you guys' rec league, and everyone was like, at first, I like came out with like the best banger ADC games ever, and everyone was like, this Bubba guy is fucking sick, like sick nasty. Then you come over to this rec league, and everyone's like, Bubba fucking sucks. He's washed. He's dog shit. Should just retire to be a caster. Pretty mediocre at best. But I remember you going like mid. I remember us getting on a team once, and tearing it up pretty well. I think there was like one game I played really poorly in that rec league, and it was like the last game that I played. But yes, I was like, I know Amox in pizza. Amox gave me a compliment, like a weird backhanded compliment that was like, Bubba, you were like the one human player I felt like I played against in like this thing, and I was like, thanks, man. And then I remember you playing Cassio mid. And I remember you playing a pretty decent game, but I remember carrying that game and was like, I'm carrying Masters players now. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I was playing Kate Kaisa back then. I was playing a lot more ADC. Now, lo and behold, I was actually a support main the whole time. Because I get too toxic and tilted when I play roles that aren't support. That's my secret. Don't put me off role. I'll do it, and I'll play a decent game. I was playing a game the other night with Mike. With Vendetta, and I ended up playing fucking Wukong jungle. I think Sharon was support. Lost my shit. I got 2 quadra kills. Still lost my shit. Fucking toxic yelling at Bean. He deserved it. Fucking shit talking a little topside. That's just what I do. This is not... You get to level 1,000. The only way that I'm not banned is because I play support. Don't fucking make me play Talon. If I play an Assassin too... a different game. I'm taking every resource. I don't care who the best player is. Frankly, I'm gonna pretend like I'm the best player if I'm playing an assassin, and I'm gonna fucking go mental. Shago, like, I've had to play too much jungle with a lot of players who I love, but are a little lower ranked, and I'm trying to 1v9. I'm trying to 1v9 if I'm trying to win a game, and I'll do it on whatever I can do to make that happen. This team, solid. I don't know how high they're going to fly. I think Bad Monkey's really solid. I think Bad Monkey is low-key the ringer. I think Pizza, if he plays more, he's going to get back into it. He's going to get sick. And then this, I think this guy, the Gandalf guy, I think he's a bit of a beast in the top lane. Low-key. Sorry, Devin. That was a little bit at you. All right, let's get into the proper power rankings, and then we can get some in-houses going. Feel bad for keeping us, going this late, but whatever. I'm gonna snap do my rankings. This is what I like to do. I like to do, how many teams we got? 10 teams, probably less, but we're gonna write down 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think I nailed it. Yeah, right. All right. I'm just gonna go by top. This is a snap rankings. I'm gonna say Andy wins. I think Andy has the best team. I think they're the team to beat. 11. Fuck. I do think that they're the team to beat. I think that my team, selfishly because it's my team. Excuse me, more. I'm just gonna say Bubba's team. That's spot on. You can't argue with that. No. Yeah, that's 2. That's 1. These 2. This is a tight top 4. This is a tight top 4. That's because we're putting me on good ass champs that I like. And There's a lot of good going on. I think I'm unlocking Vendetta a little bit. I didn't realize how good he was. And then it's been good. It's good. We'll go. These 3 are tight. Or not 3. These 2 are tight in my mind. Zara's team and Jordan's team. You know what's the kicker? This is a player I need to look at. But top lane's such a mediocre role. Moon's pretty solid. Kinderling's batting out of his league. I'm gonna go Zare. I'm gonna go Zare's team, and then I'm gonna go Jordan's team, and I'm gonna say it point blank. All 4 of these teams should be in the top 4. Should be in the finals. Whether they will be or not, I don't know. I don't know. Now we're getting into where I have no fucking idea. I need to drink more. Clearly out of it. What do I have left? I have a lot left. Lemmy's team is secretly good. All right, simmer down over there. No. Oh, you know what? Johnny's team. Johnny's team is 5th. Because Lexi and Eves pop off out of nowhere, and they're going to make upsets. And I think being able to make upsets is more important than stability in this rec league. Because when you beat that top team, or like that like top 3 team, and you're like the 6th team, that's massive. I think that team could pop off. Now, it's hard to say. And, yeah. Johnny splits his focus a little bit. P-Rock, all of those guys, the problem with those guys is that those guys kind of, they come out of nowhere. They like, sometimes they play a lot, sometimes they don't. Okay. DevMets hater. Your team, Orion, is coming up next in consideration. I'm between your team and Lemmy's. I'm between your team and Lemmy's right now, to be honest. I think I'm going to... Although, what about... Actually, no. What about Kobe Cakes? That's a better team. Sorry. I'm gonna give it to TYTY, then you. This is the correct team. DevMets coming in at 7. Sorry, dude. You're great. This is a fun team. You don't I'm gonna say this point blank. You don't have any studs. Who's carrying? Who is going to carry this team? Right? Is it DevMets? Is it a top lane scuttler? Is it an Irelia mid? Is it you, Orion? Who's carrying that team? All you guys are going to do great. You guys are going to do phenomenal. You're all going to be like, oh, I lost like whatever. You're down like 500 gold, but you're all collected. Like 2 of you are going to be up 500 gold, and then one of you is going to be down like 5k, and then the rest of you are going to be like even. That's what that team looks like to me, and that is why you were sitting at 7th. Next up, Lemmy's team. I think that team could be sneaky good. They're the most untested. I'm the only one who knows what this Exodia is looking like. That's where that is. Then I'm down between these 3 teams. I think Pierre is best there. I'm just going to snap say it. This Mars guy was looking pretty clean. Gemstone is pretty consistent. The bot lane is a little sus, and Pierre can sometimes coin flip a game. You have to play around Pierre, and that's what's hard. It's hard. It's super rewarding when you can do it, but if Pierre's playing top lane, you need to find a way to like capitalize on him creating pressure. You need to like understand that like maybe there's going to be a big gold swing top side, but like one player, like Pierre's the boss in the rec league. Like he's going to get the team gold, and they need to understand that like there's still a fed player on the other team, but you are stronger than all the other team players. Pierre best top laner in league, true or not? No. But he is solid. And he can fuck with the top players of the rec league. Like he's gonna fuck with a Paradox. He's gonna fuck around with like Colby Cakes. And honestly, I mean Madhav's pretty solid. Yeah. He fucks. This guy fucks. Actually, I think he's engaged. He is engaged. I know he's engaged. Definitely fucks. Matt Havy's a little underrated. I'm not putting it. I'm actually gonna put your team 10th. Congratulations, Tusk. I think that your team will get 10th this season. I mean, here's the thing. When we do these with the playoffs, it's not the same. It's not the same as like my team's 10th, my team, whatever. Because it's gonna be one of those things where it's like you and Freshy's team are both getting knocked out. Ooh, my SK's a little fucked. Excuse me. You and Freshy's team are both getting knocked out at the same time. You can have 10th or 11th. It's not about you. It doesn't matter. But I would say Tusk's team is going to have a better record. Freshy's look, I said it at the start. These guys, great vibe. Ryan's great. I played on 1 or 2 seasons with Connor, or for fun, White House Gaming. Hilarious, super fun, great. Fitz is good. No, I've played against Fitz a couple times now. I understand that Fitz is good. And I think Sharon's pretty solid too, especially for being like, I thought Sharon was lower ranked. Sorry, Sharon. I thought Sharon was like low gold. I thought Sharon was like low gold. Didn't know that he was plat 4. Never mind. That's a fair rating. It's probably a fair rating. But I think Fitz is solid. Like if Fitz is under, and look, I think Sharon's good. But and then what's Fitz? Fitz is plat 2. Fitz is a way better plat 2 than this. Fitz is like a low emerald in my mind. And so is Freshy. Both those players are low emeralds. Ryan, if he plays, is going to be good. Connor, if he plays, is going to be good. Sharon is solid. Like, it's not bad. But when I look at Tusk's team, I don't know anything about these 2 players. I only know, and we don't have the OPWGs on them. I only know Al, Tusk, Demi. Demi plays a lot of champions. I think if you dial him in, he could be decent. Al, similar thing, and I think Tusk is good. Room to improve. Do we want to do a wrong rankings here? Or do we want to jump into any? You guys want to rank them? I was gonna open the floor if we want to do a people's ranking versus an in-house. What comes after 8, guys? Yeah. Reckless has to be 1. Yeah, no, I put their team 1. You guys agree with that? What else we got? You're solid. We got some room to improve. Put Paradox team 2. I don't think anyone's fighting back against Andy's team 1. Zare's team 1. Zare's team 1. What did I put? 3? Yeah. I put Fresh team 10. Oh. Let me get a quick poll. I'm gonna open up a poll. I'm gonna open up some polls here. We're gonna go Andy or Zare. I'm gonna turn off additional votes. You get a minute to vote. Start now. We can do a quick minute. We can spend 15 minutes on this tops with the time that takes to, set it up and all that shit. I'm gonna put my vote in. I'm gonna. Oh fuck. Oh good. There's a little vote button at the bottom. I don't know if there's necessarily the proper team to put into them, but. I really don't think it's Zara's team. I think their team's good, clearly. I thought they were top 3. I think Kinderling and Moon are pretty solid. I don't think that I don't know enough Kuzan, which is embarrassing. I'm sorry, Kuzan. Len's good, but I think Len's really good on, control mages. I mean, I don't know what top lane Len looks like either, to be honest. Has he been playing top? Let's say Gander. No, see, this is a problem. He plays everything. He's like all over the place. I mean, that's a positive win rate. And top lane KDA, I feel like matters less. But he's out here going, what the fuck is this? You know, we gotta get him. Gotta get him going. All right, I'll drink in a second. You're done. Andy's team first. All right, who are we thinking for second? Who are we thinking for second? That's a lot of drinking. Guandon, Zaire second. Who do we think? I'm seeing Zaire and Paradox. And my team. We can do a three-way vote. I can do a three-way poll. I'll mix it in. Although I'm seeing it mostly from my guys. Who's Joe? Bubba, Zaire. What's the last one? Paradox? Yeah. I'm gonna type Johnny just to confuse you guys. 1 minute. Go fuckers. I like that. I'm gonna put my vote in. Yeah, selfishly I am gonna vote my team. I get why I wouldn't vote for my team, except I've seen how we scrim and how we play, and it's surprisingly good. I think Mike does a really good job on the shot call. And one advantage of being on a team, and I'll say an advantage of having been on your team, is he's going to say shit. Whether it's helpful or not, he's saying shit. He's not a player that's on the team that's like me. Like, I just kind of like sit in the corner. And I've actually, this has been a team where I've started to like move into I'm getting closer to shot call. Being is a vibe. Although, but this is supposed to be fuck Bean. Who's two? Zaire taking it. Zaire's team taking it. That's a wrong opinion, but you guys can have it. Fraction will ask you what he wants. You sit in the corner. I'm a corner sitter. Absolutely. Bean also fuses. Like the cuck one. Simmer down. Hold on. Let's go. What do we think up next? We're thinking Paradox or Johnny Bubba, or do we think any other teams in there? Or Jordan. What about Jordan's team? You think yours is in there? I'll put yours in there. Who's three? I can put three in there. I'll put Jordan, Bubba, and Johnny. Do it. 1 minute. 1 minute on the poll. 1 minute on the poll. Hit the polls fucking fast. Damn it. On the names, the team, but on the performance. Yeah. Your team was definitely a team I heard about early, and I was like, that's a good ass team. That's a potential winning team. I think that Bunyan Bandits is. I'm gonna say Bunyan Bandits is a little washed, but I do think he's still a really good shot caller, and I think he's pretty good. I get it. Like, he's got game. He fucks around. He's got game, and he's a good shot caller for the team. Jordan, you're a coin flip. I really admire that you calm in the chat, but sometimes you make the wrong call so hard. And again, you guys are on NA ping. Like, that's tough. I don't think, like, I appreciate you guys not bitching about it, but like, I'd be bitching about it. I'll tell you what. Where are you guys? Are you guys top team? Koa was underwhelming. I'm gonna say it. I think if I could take you or Jacob, hey, that's fucked up. But I mean, that's, you have a lot of improvement to make as well. So don't worry. Koa was on a rough team. That's a great point. We haven't unlocked Koa, and I don't know what Koa looks like. Johnny's team making it. Okay. That I would not expect. Yeah, true. Yeah, and Jake is a good roamer, but like, we'll see what happens. And Taru's great, and Isao is also dope. Ooh, He has lanes to roam to. He can't roam. His macro is nice. I'm sure his macro is good. I'm sure you have really good macro with Koa and him and Bunny and Bandits, but like you're gonna have to roam well for topside. I think our boy up here is good, but he's not that good. I don't know if he's a lane to play around. And Jordan, I've seen your ADC. I think this is a play around mid jungle angle big time, which does win games. Andy and Reckless prove that. That wins games. Him roaming bot side isn't going to work. It's going to be a 3v2 mid. You need to confirm 3v2 mids. Out of here. What am I? 3 beers and a few shots of whatever the fuck in Allen's. All right, next. All right, next one. Koa should go bot against us too. All right, let's go with next poll will be who's 4. I'm gonna go based off of what do we have here? My team. I mean, Git. Who's on Git? All right. We can throw that in. Dev Mets. And what was the other team? It was Paradox's team. Johnny's team. All right. I see your point. Look, if I get more suggestions faster, we can get rolling here. I have been streaming for an hour on the power rankings. That is a little too long. But the polls do slow us down, but I'm doing the minimum on the polls. I can start rapid firing them off if you guys can rapid fire it off. Look, I can go as fast as you guys. All right. I'll go as fast. Yeah, I think my team is getting a little underrated right now. I'm gonna throw that out there. I think 4th place is actually probably fair. Yeah, if I were to look at my team, I'd say 4th place is fair, but I do think that we scrim really well. And if we can translate that, we're going to do pretty well. But we'll see. Bot needs to win the game. Yeah. Yeah, but like... Yeah. You're not wrong. Our bot does need to win the game. But we're a pretty strong bot. Bubba. Alright, next. I don't know. Yeah, they don't know. Dot poll? No, it's slash poll, you fucking idiot. Alright, next. Who's 5? It is, right now we got Dev Mets in the making, and then we got Johnny. Any other 3rd vote? Git or Docs? Who is Docs? You're just making shit up. Who is Docs? And I'll add it in. Paradox. Oh! Alright, yeah, that's a really good answer. Alright, now I'm an idiot. You got me. Why are we being put 3rd already in the list? You're 3rd. What do you mean? Why are we being put on? We're already 3rd on the list. What list? What list are you on? I have you as 5th on my rankings. Oh, no. Oh, shit. You are 3rd. Oh, you're absolutely right. No, we did. We did do that. Fuck. Well, this is cap. This is bullshit. All right, you caught me. You caught me in a trap here. We're going to ignore this next one. Who do we think can beat DevMet's team? I said... Oh, where did I put Jordan? Oh, this is where Jordan's team was supposed to be, right? Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. 100% my bad. Do I need to do one more? I do one more. I do one more poll. That doesn't feel proper. We do one more on that. 5 has to be Predator. 5th. Paradox versus... You don't think it requires a vote? I agree, but... Dev. Do a quick one. It's a minute. I'm trying. I gotta be faster. I'm sorry. Guys. I do want to get to the in-houses. If someone invites me to an in-house game, I'm open on the other screen. We can get rolling here in a minute. We can absolutely. I've been definitely taking my time with this. Get some the murders freshie coming in. Look, I agree. Wow, I'm getting more votes for Dev's team. No one's voting anymore. If no one's voting, I'll just go by chat. We've lost our edge. I've lost the steam of the community. Andy's team waiting for a draft there. A little drafty draft. Paradox team just barely making it. I'm going to go Paradox. Dev. All right. Dev Mets is 6. Who do we think is 7th and 8th here? It's getting tight. We still have... What did I have? Tyler's team. We still have Tyler's team. We still have Lemmy, Pierre, Tusk, Freshies. Yeah, you are. You are in first. Your team's definitely in first. You have 3 fucking Emerald/Diamonds. Teams are stacked this season? Yeah, your team, you dumbass. True. Dude, you have 2... Your Diamond. Emerald... Recklets and I have, like, the same peak. He has a touch higher than Diamond. Who is Emerald Diamond? You are Diamond. Great. Oh, I'm not Diamond. Shut up, Andy. You're like peak fucking challenger. Recklets just plays on too many Smurfs, or he could be Diamond, but he just like grinds every account to Emerald Plus and then just like stops. And then you have one other guy on your team who's like pretty fucking good. And then you're not only like weak links. That's what this game's about, is like, what are your weak links? Yeah, this team. Apparently, Madhav is fucking sick nasty. Madhav's in row. I'm 25% win rate in 4 games. Recklets is washed. Recklets is a little washed. And I know that. But, oh, what are you? Oh, I'm 25% win rate in Diamond 4. Oh, suck a fucking dick. Madhav's not Emerald, brother. I literally just checked him. Ugly. He's a fucking challenger. Alright. Madhav's a beast. Shut up, Andy. Shouldn't you be at a gym or asleep? Shouldn't you and Mark Wahlberg been asleep like fucking 4 hours ago? Piece of shit. I'm about to just jump into the in-houses. I got nothing. I'm getting no energy here. Who am I putting? Look, the community voted. You're 1. Yeah, you speedfire it. You speedfire it, Skylar. Scott, go. Tusk. Boom. Great. 7. Grubs. What? Wait. What is Grubs? All right. Oh, fuck. I actually agree. Oh, TY. Yeah. Yes, I agree. That's a solid team. 9. What are we going 9? Team's gonna implode. I agree. I think that team's implode. I've been dancing around it. Pierre, 9. Boom, 10. What do we got 10? What do we got 10, boys? Freshies. Because my fucking S key's busted. Last team, Exodia. I think that's so wrong. I think that's incredibly wrong. This is a bad ranking. I didn't realize how not great he was. We're going to go... Suck my dick. I'm winning this league. Fuckers. Fuck you guys. I'm winning this league. I've been a part of this rec league. Season 1.
Season 1, do you guys know what was happening season 1? Do you guys even know what was happening?
Do you know what my team was? I was a captain because I was so high ranked. I was the highest ranked player in the rec league at the time. And they made me be a captain because of it. I didn't know anyone in the rec league except for Clavicle and Fraction. I off-rolled Fraction. I had J-Cam, Pickwells, Cole, and myself. 80-10 is disgusting. I agree. Got third place. I played terrible. Everyone was scared as shit of me. Yeah, the people are much more... All right, we ready to play? Yeah, we are. Devmets, posted me in. Get me in there, King. Guys, I'm trying to cast right now. Fucking get in this game. Oh, Paradox. Oh, I'm 22. I'm so hot and young. Shut the fuck up and get in this game. You young, ugly piece of shit. Sorry, too much to drink? Not enough. I wear diapers to go to bed because I drink so much. Fucking get in here. Who else? Who else can we get? I swap accounts. Why? Who the fuck? Who is this scooter fella? All right. All right. I'm excited, though. I think I do. I'll be honest. I was very skeptical of the pre-made teams. I think that everyone is pretty happy with these pre-made teams. We'll see how the season progresses. I'm hoping that not a lot of toxicity comes out. I'm hoping it's civil, it's fun. It's civil, it's fun, it's a good time. That's what I'm hoping. I just leaked my info. I don't know what I was talking about with Jordan. Filthy outplays. That's someone that should be here. Shout out to General Gone. Shout out to General Gone wherever he is. I think we should all be trying to boost General Gone as best as we can. I think we should make accounts to try to follow him and boost his account. I think we should win trade in Plat 4 for General Gone. Oh, Filthy outplay. Now I remember who Filthy was. Thanks for the follow. Wow, look at this. Look at this group of characters here. Excited to cast. Little tipsy, little phased, little faded. You caught me. Let me answer some. Oh, I should probably get off of this, huh? Us four can leave if we are full. Ugh. Fucking. Look at that. Look at that. Alright. I only own like 40. Not enough. I think I'm a gold player. Yeah. Sure, let's be friends. I gotta start making friends here again. Scudler, Diamond 3. Ha! TFT. Orion. I've played enough against Orion that like I should respect Orion more. And I played enough with Orion that I should respect him more. But and like he wins games. Clearly. That's a 6 Zinzao game. But I just think of him as a Lilia OTP. What's your most played? Yeah, it's Lilia. Yeah, that's all you got. You got Lilia and Zin. Orion is a great example. Quick bully him, he's level 762. He's a great example of a player that stuck to his guns, stuck to his strengths, and is progressing in his strong champions. He has learned the jungle through... It says at the top right, idiot. Sorry, too toxic. Stuck to his guns, stuck to his champions. Now my big brother plays on my account. Good answer. Right answer. And I feel like you get a deeper under. Jungle is the type of role though that you need to stick on your OTPs or your top like 3 or 4, and that's what you gotta do. I recently decayed at a diamond. I decay at a diamond every fucking season. Talk to me. I do have a Smurf. I'd love to flaunt my Smurf. I'm just inviting. Whoops. I actually haven't played on my Smurf this season. Let me flex. Let me see what I got. Oh, right. I changed the name. I was only D4 last season? That's embarrassing. Yeah, fair enough. D4 the past 2 seasons, but I always decay down. What do you want, Jordan? We are 5. Shut up. That's what I have to say. That's what I have to say to Jordan. Let me see. Whore. We have too many people. We have 5 people. Okay, we got 1, 2. I need 3 more people here. I got a bunch of you in the viewers here. We need some content. Mike's already in. I can't read. Scott, are you here? Yep. Cardinals. Yeah, fucking hop in. Party. I'm just gonna invite you anyways. Get back in here. I don't know if Cardinals is playing this game. Shroom, you're here. Congratulations. You get to move to the Rec League chat. Anyone else going ash to mouth? It's a fire name. On a side note, fire name. I don't know who this player is. Clearly they're good. They're out here playing ranked at this hour. They're an ADC main who added me, and their name is going ash to mouth. And I thought that was phenomenal. Yep. Bada bing, bada boom. General Con, get him in here. Toronto Lilo. I need 1 more person. I don't want to play and cast. That's not happening. Nice try, idiots. Mike messaged me. Let me know if we're doing end houses. You're doing end houses. I'm casting. I gotta warm up the casting. I haven't cast in forever. I've been a complete flop this season. I'd like to formally apologize to everyone. I have not been doing well for my promises for the Rec League season. I'm fine. That came out like I was doing poorly. I'm always great. I'm out here drinking on a fucking Thursday. But have not been. I did not follow through with the cooking video, and I am sorry. I'm terribly sorry. And I've been a little lazy on the back end of things as well. The Bard clips for Captivate are coming any minute. My most recent Bard game, and I'm going to out myself because I've been playing pretty shit in ranked, is I was looking through my game, my Bard game, the last one that I played where I went 5-0-27 against you guys, but I felt a little rude doing it, so I wasn't going to post much. I don't think I landed enough like good ultis. Like I was making the micro plays right, but it's about those fat team fights that are like, that's what we want. That's how we make Bard high fees. Like, fucking, you hit the drop and you get a 5-man Bard ulti. I have one highlight that I like to show sometimes. I have some weird highlights. Oh, is that it? I think I found it quick. Yeah. Just a 5-man Bard ulti with the Baron in a rank game. Bang, bang, boom. Everyone's exploding. Did not capture it well. Let's try this again. Boom. 5-man back of pit with the ulti. Huge. Absolute game winner. But, you know, is what it is. Alright, what do we got for the party? Fucking love Bard. Hilarious champion. What else I got back here? Ooh, little rec league at in-houses. Shout out to Hardy. Streamed customs. You goddamn right. Do one more. Shroom. Why are you not in this? You are in this. Why does it give me the option? Cardinals. Are we kicking Cardinals? Is that what happened? He counts. He's a human being. Damn it. We keep kicking him. I swear to God, if it's Dev Mits. We don't need to. What does that mean, Scott? Why aren't you here? You are here. Fucking stupid. Let me go to who's not here. Look at this. Oh. Uh-oh. Wake up. Yeah. Dig deep. I'm always letting down shareholders. Hardy, what do you... Alright. Okay. I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. A little pick-me-up. I need a little pick-me-up. Cardinals couldn't join, so he made a lobby. Cool. Let me know if I need to invite anyone. I don't think I do. I want to get this rolling. I gotta practice the casting. Get the casting juices going. Is Cardinals playing in this rec league season? Side note. Is Cardinals a player that I do not know the name of, like that's on a team? Or are we just throwing in Cardinals? I don't want to play in this. I'm not trying to play in this at all. I'm trying to cast. But Mike's joining. Mike's here. 1, 2. We need one more. Look at this. Lemmies. Boom. Sharon. Sharon's already here. Why'd he give me that option? Like 5-ish. We get Bean in 5. I'd rather have that than me join. To be honest. I don't know if I can play it. Look at this. It's called the power of organization right here. I just need one of these fuckers. Fuckers, mother truckers. So crazy. Don't leave me with Bean. I don't want to leave you with Bean, but I will. No regrets. I think we take 5. Quick 5-minuter. Oh, yeah. I'll make your teams. I'd make the teams. I'd do whatever. I just want to get some games going here. Look at that. Now Mike joins the team. Mike joins left. Big time. All right. Fair. Okay. And say. No. All right. Scuddler, you're good. Scuddler, Orion, Mike is a great start. I want to do it. I want to section it so that way my brain can comprehend. Let's put... Wait, we don't have enough. We just missed one. Moon. Get the moon in here. Scott just died? Why? This is the most disgusting thing that's ever happened. What in the fuck is happening? Look at that smiley face at the end. Just to really bring it home. And baiting us. What are you even talking about?
Andy's 5th. They're in a custom. They're in their own... What? Lose my shit. Milio. Anyone can play Milio. I'm working too hard out here. You guys figure it out. This is what I want the customs. I want the customs bad. I want to cast the customs so bad. I haven't casted the game in so long. I'm getting antsy. Getting a little antsy in my little wife beater. Oh, thanks, Mike. Shout out. I think I need a softer color on this. Much better. It's way better. Oh, a little darkness. It was too high up. You're lying. Caught on stream. Nice try. Absolutely handled. What if I invite Andy now? It's crazy what's happening right now. It's absurd. What? Where is this? Damn. I am live right now, but I absolutely would later tonight or sometime this weekend. That guy, the guy who just messaged me, Devin, I have options. Fucking figure it out. Sorry, that's an inside bet. I'm gonna be so crazy right now. So, Devin, at Pickwells, who I'm talking to right now, I stole Blondie. I don't know if people know. I don't know if you know this. I stole Blondie from a group that is very fun and very nice and very friendly. But he was like their top player. And there was like a bunch of like irons and bronzes. And then I brought him over. And now we don't play together as much. But I like them a lot. They're very nice. Captain's Bubba making team. Yeah. I got it. It's a whole thing. Ask Blondie about it. I'm making teams. I'm typing in chat, but my fat ass fucking head is in the way of the chat. But I know. I can't imagine we can get that. All right, let's have Orion and Scott. You guys split. Orion, you move. You're left. Wait, no. Oh shit. Wait. Never mind. My team, which is Bean, Mike, Cam, same team. So let's get Dev Swap. Let's get Dev Swap because Devs is an Emerald player in the making. And then Sharon Hardy. Yeah, Sharon Hardy, you guys, Sharon Hardy, team 2. Oh, that can't happen. Never mind. Sharon, team 1. Hardy, team 2. Are these teams fair? Yeah. I think I nailed it. I don't think it gets better because I want to keep my boys together. I want to keep Fraction, Bean, and Mike together. Orion, Mike Likes Boyce, and Scott are super solid. Devs is super solid. Hardy and Sharon should balance okay. Be good to go. True. Is Scott still dying? Poor Pierre coming on. I like his blue icon, though. It's a cool icon. Dying to crabs. Classic. Classic Scott. All right. We get a game. We get a game on our hands. I'm excited. I got to switch to PBRs after this. The taste on my mouth is gone. Whoa. I'm a little blurry when I move. Is that my vision or is that the Rec League stream? Alright, I'm fucking around too much. This is my bad, guys. What is this, my third porch rocker I'm going to finish? Pure band makes sense. No, dude, Blondie was like the best player in this by far, and these guys were like, this is like the dark, the bright side of League, where all these guys were like iron, bronze, silver players that had so much free time and had such successful, awesome lives, and were like, we play League for fun, like 1 hour every other day kind of thing, like when the wife's asleep and like the kids are put to bed, and like we like are fucking nice and responsible or like whatever. And then my ass is like grinding, fucking no life, dropping out of college kind of thing, just like going hard. And then I catch like Blondie in a random game, and then we become friends. But I get messages from those guys every now and then, because those guys also, like, people don't understand when you're bronze or silver and you're like solo queuing or with your like friends who are also bronze and silver, you do not progress. I mentioned it way earlier in the stream that I only got good at League because Andy showed me the way. Because Andy like brought me into diamond games and norms, and I was like, oh, this is how I need to like act if I'm gonna like play against other diamonds, kind of thing. And now I play against diamonds, and that's a beautiful thing. I've only taken LP from a Masters player once in solo queue. Felt so good. It was support too, and I was like, I'm better support than this fucker. But that was in my heyday. That was peak Bubba. Now, washed. Lilia Ashe, crazy strong by the Dev Mets and the Orion. Definitely busting out the OTPs. Cardinals, I think, is also an Udyr OTP. That's definitely the jungle. Karma could be a flex pick. It's hard to say where that Karma's going, because it could be an Udyr jungle, could be an Udyr top, could be a Karma mid, support, or top. Karma kind of falls into that category of Milio, where it's like, you don't need to be that good. Or like, it's a weird angle. Blitzcrank. Bard. Where you picked a bold fucking champion. We're gonna micro this Bard, actually. We're gonna micro this Bard, and we're gonna say what's good, what's bad. We're gonna say what's good, what's bad about this Bard. What is going right, what is going wrong. Do I like the build path? Do I think that the Chime collection is on point? Do I think that the roam timings are good? Do I think that the Qs are landing? Do I think that the shrine management is good? Do I think that the ulti is on par? Number one picking Bard. What is Team 2 spelling? Nice. Yeah, we get laid. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. With a name like that. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Yep. 100%. 100p. Yep, those are real bands. Xerath mid. Fun pick. I think Xerath is always a fun pick. Definitely mid. Has to be mid. If you pick the Xerath 3, could be a very fun swap there. But it's not. It was Bard 3, which is super fun as well. Action, that's a cam action. Could be going top, could be going mid. We'll let you know here in just a minute. There's also the Karma that's flexed. I know there's potential for some players to be playing that. Let's see who we got here for the last pick. I really don't know what role it's going to be. Probably top. Donations are. Appreciate that. I did put your team last. I said you were great. I was very... this is the third time I've had to fucking say it. Your team seems super fun, super great energy, good vibes, good guys. 10th place. That's a Malphite top, action mid, Karma, Zeri bot, Udyr jungle. Illaway. Honestly, I love it was good. Yeah, right? Ash Bard is actually a low-key good lane. The Ash needs to play it a little bit better than most ADCs need to play it in the bot lane. But it's not insane. It's not as good as like a Sivir or a Xayah, but it is still utility and like safety. You're gonna have to do some shit. If your team wins more than 4 games in the season, I will be impressed. I will say that right now. 3 games in the season, I will be impressed. You can quote me on that. Lilia Udyr, I like the Lilia a little more. Malphite Alawi, we're talking split push versus team comp or team fight, which is 2 very different stories. Ashe is a little tricky into Zeri. I mean, the slows are nice, but there's definitely like some positionings you're going to be busted when you're playing Ashe, and some positionings you're going to be busted playing Zeri, especially with the karma that's going to enhance that. I think that the Bard has a lot of agency in this game. I actually think the Bard is sick, actually. Bard, I don't want to reveal too many secrets. Bard looks for a few things. Bard looks for speed on their team. Not just Bard to be fast, but they want fast champions like Ashe and Lilia. And a lack of blinks. You want dashes, not blinks. Because if you give Shaco a portal, or like Zack's a bad example, because Zack is technically a dash, but it's so long range that they don't engage. Or like Xin Zhao, like Lilia, Xin Zhao, Udyr, all those champions with like speed, steroids or things like that. Then you go. Then you have a sick Bard angle, and then on the other end, that's true. You want champions that like don't have blinks. If you have champions that don't have blinks, like Karma, Zeri, Action, Udyr, those are easy ult targets, or you're gonna burn a summoner spell. You burning a summoner spell with a 1.5 minute, 1 minute ulti, it's less than a minute and a half. It's less than 90 seconds. I think it's like 80. I want to say maybe it's 90. Level 1. I'll have to check this game. This will be really good intel for me. You're in business, because obviously a flash or a ghost is going to be longer than that. So it's going to be good. It's going to be sick. I'm glad you saved that. So I like that a lot. The mid lane, I actually like the Xerath pick a little bit more. You do have to not be drunk. You need to have spatial awareness, or object permanence. You need to understand that just because you don't see action doesn't mean he's not there. Especially Cam, who's really good with playing the invisible wall as well, because he's played a lot of action. So you need to understand that. Oy. All right, I'll drink a little. But Zeri does have a free lane to farm, and that's scary. Also, they're all AD into an Alawi. That's scary. I actually do like the other team's pick more. I just got in 30 seconds early. I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back no matter what.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. "30 seconds until minions spawn." Minions have spawned.
Alright. What are we fucking with here? Do I need more light or less light? Do a little more? I have a ring light I got from a friend of mine when I started streaming a little bit. He was like, "This is hilarious. Let's make you into an OnlyFans object." Oh my god. That sounds right. Oops. That gets to come down. This gets to come down. Yes, Ooh, hardy mid. Love it. Did not think of that. Just mapping it out. In game. Ooh, let's change these. Whoops. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright, we're good, right? Alright, I'll drink a little too. Yeah, I love this game for the Bard. I don't know if Scott's got an item to play that kind of Bard. To be honest. Mike missing that is unfortunately big. In the top lane, every little thing matters at level 2. Until one of you decides to tower dive. Never mind, he's fucking full HP with a corrupting bot. I forgot corrupting bot was in the game. That is a top lane and a half item. Bean going for the wave. Or not being hardy. Sorry, excuse me. Love the skin on him. Love the astronaut Zerath. Good auto Q. Solid, solid. Hardy taking a little bit too much damage. Relying on the E is not a good plan. The E is a gift if you hit it. And the goal of Zerath as mid is to be able to hit the wave and your target at the same time. If you can CS and hit your target, you will win the lane. And that is a fact. Good blind Q coming out from Scott. Going a little behind the alcove there. Not sure if it's worth it. But it's not, you know, I'm microing too hard. That's whatever. Everyone makes that. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone has those days. Bring this camera down just a touch. I'm gonna mix in something unheard of. A little water. Yep, you're in the wave. You have no need to move up that far. You just play the cooldowns, and you need to get your autos off on the other guy. Get those nips out, Commander. You dirty dog. Commander, you're the dirtiest dude I know. I don't like that about you. Just that I haven't played games with you or Squid in forever, and I feel terrible. Dude, I miss you and Squid. You guys are the boys. I've been mad busy. I've been trying to not play League, and then I joined the rec league, and now I'm playing League again. Oh, Bean doesn't know. He's gonna get fucked up. Alawi, dude, he's got your tentacle. You don't win that. Alawi also almost double CS, which is easy at this point in the game, or not easy, but easier. Oh yeah, you guys also play WoW, and I respect that. I wish I had the nostalgia that you guys have, but I don't. Yeah, but I always want to play like those RPGs of like I do nothing kind of thing. Like I play cozy games. I play cozy games and like Monster Catchers. The War Within. Oh, is that a? Ooh. Dude, Karma's never hold that shit long enough. Dev is really going in. That's a good heal. Good auto following in. The goal of bot lane is to be able to position yourself if it's range. If everyone is ranged, you need to position yourself where 2 ranged are hitting 1 player. Yeah. A little too far. Double flash burn. Dev, you can't convert anything out of this. A Bard Stun is pretty out of the element there. That is unfortunate for red side. Blue side still cooking. Yeah, no, that's fair. Nothing else scratching much. Level 6. That's a good flash burn. Oh, that's a great Q. First blood coming out from Scott. That is well done. The only correction I have is that Xeraths need to hold their ulti longer to apply pressure longer. There he is. There's Cam coming in hard. Gonna get Scott. Scott has no flash. He's going deeper. He knows. He's down. Best Bard in the league right there. Amen, brother. You know what the thing is about Bard that you'll never understand, Paradox? Is we play that champion for fun, and we happen to be good. I'm screaming right now.
Never falter.
Screaming about Hardy getting that ulti off side. I'm coming out swinging. Watch your fucking mouth. I've been hitting you too hard, Paradox. You know I like you. Love's a strong word. I'm not there yet. I like you. Skylar going way too hard for Sharon for no reason. Needs portal out. Obviously gonna be able to get portal out. Cardinals picking on bot lane. Uh-oh, Scuttler, you do not want to walk in melee range. I am gonna show up in his groups. If he's lucky. Uh-oh. Yeah, the bot. Scott, you don't need to walk up in melee range. It's alright, it's alright. It's tough. It's tough to get that spacing now. If I'm sober, I'm just gonna sit there in the corner. Like the little introvert that I always want to be. If I'm drinking, I'm gonna yell at you. Hardy kind of looking. I'm scared for Hardy in that situation. Orion in a great situation, and is level 6 on Cardinals. Cardinals in a shit ton of trouble. A lot of speed coming out from the Orion. Oh, that is a really good Bard portal too to allow Orion to have good spacing. This might be a triple kill. Cam in a lot of trouble. That's a crazy bubble to land. He's gonna have to burn the flash because of it. They want more. They're gonna get more. That is incredible ulti by Orion and follow up by Hardy, and with a great 1-2 ulti there. It is unfortunate for the blue team. Gonna be able to convert this first dragon. Scott doesn't even know there's a ward that was on him there a second ago. The deep wards from Sharon, or from their team, I should say, are kicking in pretty hard. Whose ward is that? That's actions. Well done, Cam. Deep vision. Always impressed by that. Hardy looking clean. Hardy looking clean, absolutely. He's doing his job spot on. And his laning is not phenomenal, but his ability to roam in the game is pretty impressive with the Xerath. Being able to look with Xerath ulti safely, not as easy as people think, especially level 1. Especially in those earlier stages of the game. This is my feedback for Sharon right now, and for a lot of my Enchanter players out there. You need to think of your shield in terms of your ADC's HP. You cannot just randomly walk in and shield. That is not effective. That's a great Bard ult to disengage here. That's actually a phenomenal Bard ulti. Because right after that Zeri ulti to get Bard ulti is super unfortunate for Mike there. That is solid by the Scottmeister. And Bard ulti is one of those things, I've been on the train of like, you just shoot that shit out all the time. If it's an okay play to Bard ulti, just Bard ulti. Once you understand how not to grief your team. Yeah, that was absolutely a kill onto, or a flash, I should say. That was a flash onto Dev that was saved by that ulti. Mike's doing a lot of damage topside. He's up 40 CS right now and a kill. Just got a gold bounty off me saying that. He's cooking. He's cooking. Grabbing a character as Alawi does not burn aggro. Scott, portaling in, bit of a magical journey, gets the slow off. Dev getting a little bit of a back step there, but he's low on mana. I wouldn't move in either. This Alawi is snowballing into an absolute monster. This Alawi is going to be a monster. This Alawi and this, I think a lot of the fields are in the right spots. Drowsy coming out from Orion. Miserable is going to fall. A little bit of trade action going in. Xerath also coming in hard here, trying to look for the Alawi. Is not going to get it. Very close. Very unfortunate because that would have given the reset or the reset coming out. Thoughts on Mike going Bork this match? I think Mike goes Bork if he's behind or even. And I think that the second he gets ahead, I think he's okay to go Black Cleaver. Let me read Black Cleaver real quick because I don't build Black Cleaver. I don't play top. Top is my second or mostly first. So I don't play solo lanes a lot. I'm not. I don't think I'm terrible at them, but I just don't play them all. I think the armor reduct is really massive into this team. I think that's the difference. I think that Bork is probably better into high HP tanks or most tanks, or if the enemy team is more diverse. But picking an action mid and picking a tank Malphite top and the rest of your team being AD, I guess you have an AP Udyr, but I feel like that's not as much of a threat as people think. I don't know. I think he's already unbeatable solo. I don't know. I'm not good with top matchups. Frankly, it's one of those things too where like, could you be right? Yes. Could he be better if he went Bork? Maybe. But he's ahead either way. So it's like, does it matter? He needs... Yeah. We're talking different mics. Oh, you're talking, ADC mic? Or Mike Lake's voice? Mike equals Zeri. Oh, no, I don't see it as much. Although I do see Mike getting yanked hard. That is a great Bard Portal. And that's the type of shit I'm talking about. Is that Bard Portal has that agency of just like, all of a sudden I have a Lily in your fucking lane that's like sped up off of Gromp with like 3 stacks, 4 stacks on the Lily passive. And now you're getting drowsied, you're getting hit, you're getting fucking bombarded. I will say this to Mike, Zeri, bot lane. I would have loved to... Bean, what the fuck? Bean, what the fuck? That's my captain. What the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck just happened? What did my Malphite just do? Oh no. Bean. Believe that's what maybe. I like their team more. I like their team more. Whoa, Hardy, whoa. I don't even know what I was saying before. I like these teams though. I would keep these teams again. Oh, Hardy. Oh, baby. That's not the worst thing I've ever seen. A little bit of a weird flash Q, but that's fine. Miserable just going. Just trying to... Wow, I got so confused because I'm drunk. Mike is the one killing that tier 2 turret. That's tough. That's a great Bard stun too on Chiron. But Zeri gonna be able to pop off a little bit. Is gonna be able to get devs, but nothing more. Lilia is too strong, especially with the Q there. A lot of gold bounties. Maybe I made a terrible choice with these teams. Who would I swap though? You know? Would I trade Chiron and... No, would I trade Hardy and... Cardinals? Put Hardy in the jungle? I don't know. I really do think this came down to team composition. I think Zeri Karma is fine I think action mid forces the composition in a certain way, and I don't think that top or jungle kind of played for it, or, you know, I don't know what the conversations were, but it's like top kind of had to pick a tank in that situation. I think Cardinals is an Udyr player and wanted to play Udyr, but it's hard to play AP Udyr. A lot of missed shots. Scholar getting a great ulti off. Does not get out of the root, though. Needed to get out of that phenomenal Bard ulti. Now they've got Cardinals coming in backline here. He's doing a whole lot of nada. Sorry, boss. You're done. Oh, that's a kill. Miserable getting in there. Don't know what happens here. Yeah, trying to get out of vision does not matter. Does not have the resistances or HP to be able to combat this team. They have just a better mix of damage here. Mike on Mike action. Looks like Mike is taking a lot of damage there. Sharon looking to try to get a Mantra Q off.
I think the difference between a really, and not to bash on Sharon's, pass me the rock.
Not to bash on Sharon's karma, because frankly I think it's been okay. But I think the sign of a really good karma, or like a Mastery 7 karma, for example, is being able to properly use the different mantras in different situations. I think when you only mantra Q, I think that's textbook, like, I'm okay at this champion. But when you're able to mantra E or mantra W, a mantra W confuses the fuck out of people. Scott played a pretty good Bard. I really don't have as many notes as I would have thought. I think he's made like 2 really good ultis, which is just about all you need to take over the game. I think when you hit that fat ulti, I think you're kind of there. Tempered Fate, savage. We're gonna see how Zeri does this game. Still got some potential. Action still in the game. It's just tough with like double AD like that. We got a 25 stack Lilia. Like, we need to find a way to get this Lilia, or it's just done. There's a lot of trouble there. Big Mantra Q. That is a lot of damage on Scott. Tempered Fate not going to hit anyone. Scott is going to fall. So is the Ashe. Good. That's good. Gold onto the Zeri. Looks like the Malphite getting pinged there because, you know, didn't land the ulti. You got 1 skill shot, Malphite. You gotta land it. They had vision. They have vision on Fraction. They know where the action is. Orion getting a lot done here. 100 CS up on the other jungler. 2.5 items, although Mahai's doesn't count as an item unless it's like half stacked or fully stacked. Because he is 3 item Lilia, but it's, you know, it's only because he hasn't died yet. If he dies, it becomes a 2.5 item Lilia at this point in the game. Right, it's half stacks on death. Lose 10 stacks on death. Ooh, Sculler, what's he doing up next? He's held the Q. I don't know if that's going to be enough to kill. It is, though. Press on the action. Late game Lilia is definitely going to be fucking scary. And I think late game Alawi is also going to be crazy scary. And Bard in mid game becomes super scary. I think the only chance they have, I mean, mid-game Malphite gets big. The team fight phase, Malphite really starts to step up. I think Derry's gotten some gold. He's gotten something. Has gotten something to like be relevant. I don't know how Udyr gets in this game. I don't know enough about Udyr to say anything. I don't know what the fuck this is, to be blunt. still has the ulti up, but he's going to be able to get the kill to revive their jungler, which is fine. It's good. I don't, yeah. Like, it's 5k gold diff, which isn't absurd. And frankly, if they get the Lilia, if they can find a way to get the Lilia, that's great. But they don't have, like, point-and-click CC. Closest they have is Malphite. Sharon looking hard. That's a great tempered fate right there. But Scott should not be hanging out here. He's going to die for it. He made the best play he could have. I mean, I guess they get a 1-for-1. Orion might be kind of looking here. He knows he's got him on the back seat. That's a great flash ulti coming out from Orion, but he is going to get hit kind of hard. Doesn't matter. He's too tanky. Zeri does not have the damage to do anymore. Hardy is going to flash out, but Fraction manages to get the kill with the flash ulti, helping get one of his boys back up, but it's just Sharon, and now Red Team's going to take it back. Yes. Being down that much CS is scary for jungle. I'm going to say it's one of those games. Orion has done a phenomenal job jungling, and I think that he, as Lilia, has that better opportunity to get more. I don't even know. I just don't know enough about Udyr. Yeah, he's up 150 CS. The gold gap there is absurd. It's a 6k gold gap in the jungle. That is concerning. It is a 6k gold gap in jungle and in top, which is where that gold differential is coming from. It is a jungle top carry at the moment. This is my bad. I picked these teams. But let's see. We'll see what happens. Hardy's looking for those stuns. He's been looking. I haven't seen him land the stuns, but he's been landing the other abilities pretty well, which is key. There it is. There's a good stun. Fraction doing his, like, fucking action shit. The good tempered fate. Scott's been playing a pretty decent part here. There's room for improvement, but it's solid. It's solid. You know? A Mike going down. It's a shutdown for Zeri. Oh, miserable. Going in hard. Ulti and the flash on Deafness now. Now we're going to pivot onto Scott. Not going to be able to get it. They got to get this Lilia. That is a big drowsy. That is death for the Zeri and Sharon. Probably didn't even need to follow. Probably would have just had. Orion might be able to just 1v9 here. You're absolutely right. That is a lot of damage off of that. W. Triple kill for Orion. Just running through turrets. Looking for Bean. Just gonna walk around, hang out. Not even gonna take the tank the turret. Just keeping the Q on to stack that. Good try on the sidestep. Isn't gonna matter. Orion running away with this game is a 15-0-8 player. Trying to prove the power rankings wrong, frankly. I respect it. I respect it big time. How do you not respect it? You know? Go to bed earlier these days. Trying to be a proper adult. You know what I'm saying? I think we're all just trying to be proper. We're all just a bunch of dudes in our 20s to early 30s, just trying to figure out how to be human beings, you know? Sad. It's been a minute since I've played Karma Man. That was bad. Yeah. No worries. No worries. I get it. I get it. It's alright. These things happen. Yeah. I'd imagine the game is over pretty soon here. It's good on you for keeping it good this long. Yeah, big Q damage coming out. I thought the Bard was good. You know, you landed you're not going to land every good ult, but that's a good stun right there to set up your Zeref. Got the Tempered Fade up. Let's see what you do with it. Because this is it's a fun little Bard angle. You get that, it's hard to get that ulti off right now. There's an angle here. But Mike is cooking. You just let Mike cook, you're right. My first instinct, I want to get a fat Bard ult, but Mike gets a pentakill? No. Space Turtle. No, they really didn't need you on the Lilia there at the end. Yeah, you're just kind of chilling in base. I mean, Mike it was top jungle, just kind of rolled that game. Not much to do about it. What can you do? What can you do? Sea Chubs? Whoa. I'm getting the craziest fucking invites right now. These are the craziest invites from people of the past that I could even mention. That's crazy. That's crazy that just happened. I haven't played with Sea Chubs or the guy who added me earlier in potentially years. Sea Chubs was season 1, helped cast a little. Again, that was 4 years ago. 4 years ago, 3 years ago. I haven't played with him since. That's crazy. Do we have another one on the books? Are you guys ready to do one more? I know it's late. I know it's 12 Eastern time. But, I got nothing to do. I got nothing to do what AM do I, or what PM do I. 1 AM, I gotta go in an hour. Holy shit. TY4 inv. Casting right now, baby. But would play another time. Got to keep it cordial. Boy, Link. Filthy outplays. Good on him. Good on them. They're getting after it. Need 2 more players. Kobe Kitty's twice. Dev. Orion. Who we got? Who's hopping in? This is streamed content. This is rare. This is rare. Whew. Got him. Got him easy. Rain is Emerald too. That's my bad, Rain. Paradox is Masters. Is that fact? Masters and Flex. That's a little less impressive, but not bad. That's cool to be Masters and Flex. I'll give you that. Now we have one too many. Fuck. I feel like I gotta, eat something now. My brother. No, it's not 22 anymore. I would put... Oh, shit. We have too many now. Yeah, Ryan, you can go. We have way too many. We still have too many. Not a 6v6 game as much as I'd like it to be. What happened? What happened? We started popping off. It's a Thursday night. We're getting lit. You are also not needed, but you could be here. What if I go co-cast? You want to co-cast, bro? Co-cast? You want me in a little commentary booth? Yeah. Bubba, make teams. Or captains. And Mike are captains. Both Masters players. Add that in. They both go, oh, I'm not a Masters player. So they don't want to get kicked out of the fucking league. Got too many.
We got way too many. How do I stop this yawning? What do I need to do? I don't know what the comms are.
Mike likes Boyce left the lobby. Fucking love that guy. Devin, I can't believe you're up. Look at you. Sorry I haven't been on much. I'm going to be on a shit ton the next 2 weeks. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. My lady friend is out of the state, which means I am going to have my Friday nights free. The only Orion above a cast I thought I was going to cast maybe on a bail. Yeah, me bet, I think.
Alright, Mike.
Mike likes Boyce.
I'll drink.
Watch this. Mind blown. I make teams all day long. You guys don't know this about me. Let's go. Wait. Okay. There's too much for me to think about, and I don't know the actual information of the names. Sea Dog left. Yeah. Being right. And go. Cardinals. Orion, Fraction, Bean, Scott, Paradox, Swice, Sea Dog, Cardinal, Sharon at the Hardy. I think that's fair. I think that's reasonable. I don't think that's a bad team. Maybe Sharon's right. Maybe Sharon does go to the right and Hardy goes left, but
I'm gonna let him have it. I think that's fine. I did not eat quite enough. I think I was close to eating enough. Didn't quite get there.
Bean, you idiot. Bean, head ass. Bean, you suck. Forehead, bozo. That's hilarious. That's funny. Nice. Good roast on Bean. Yep. That's my captain. Ooh-wee.
Where's my phone? I just have my phone. There you go.
Oh, shit. I tossed my phone.
I definitely need that.
I need a little bit of So, we good? We good with this? I like these teams. What are the issues with these teams? I have players in tier lists in my mind, and I don't want to share them as I don't want to offend players. But I think these are even teams. I think these are good teams. I think it's one of those things. I think Paradox wins lane. Oh, wait. This is a weak team. This is not what I had. Is it? Uh-oh. Lilliban, super fair. Get Orion on something different. I think this team needs to, like, draft. Okay. Or Paradox needs to 1v9. Late Night League coming out. Dude, now I get sleepy. Now that I'm old, I get sleepy. You guys feeling that? Instead of like getting drunk and like pumped up, you get drunk and you're like, I just want to go to sleep, man. Then you wake up the next day feeling like shit. Can't wait for that. Better ride this out longer. Yeah, fuck Lulu. Fuck you, Swice. Nah, I like Swice. Retweet. Retweet, brother. Getting drunk used to be so much more fun. When it's like, I get amped and you get wired. Like, now I get why, like, you want a vodka Red Bull. You want, like, some kind of shit. I felt like a little Instagram white girl today. I got a Celsius. You ever had a Celsius before? Holy. Different world. I went to a Shaw's to get my Celsius. I was just like, I was like picking up. I had 30 minutes before I wanted to. Yeah, it was my first Celsius. It was 30 minutes before my. No, hour before my first. 45 minutes. Excuse me. Before I needed to be at work, and I was in a Shaw's, and I was like, I need to crush this shit. I need to get the like 4 things that I need to get, and then like grind, and then like go. And I was like, I needed cheese because my girlfriend ate all my fucking cheese. I needed oat milk because I put oat milk in my coffee because I'm a little white girl. Sometimes I put it in. Sometimes I take it black. Then I needed to get. I needed glue, so I got some glue. I got some super glue there because I needed to glue on the bottom of one of my keys or like the button. And then I got a Celsius. It's just sugar-free Monster. That's exactly what it is. And so the finale of this story is I did self-checkout because I had 4 items. Because obviously I'm going to do self-checkout with 4 items. And they had to like bring someone over to like check my ID. They didn't ask me, they asked me what my date of birth was because obviously I look over like 18. But I think you need to be 18 plus to buy a Celsius. And so I scanned it and they were like waiting for assistance. And then someone had to come over and be like, when was your birthday? And I was like, 97. And then they gave it to me. But I was like, that's fucking insane. And then I went to the liquor store right across to get a $7.50 of THC drink. And I'll show that off in a minute. I got an 18 rack of PBRs and a 6-pack of Sam Adams Porch Rockers. Didn't ID me. Oh, and simple syrup. Didn't ID me. I got ID'd for buying a Celsius and not for buying 24 beers and a $7.50 of weed. That's where we're at right now in America. But it was my first time having a Celsius. It was pretty good. I'm going to be honest. Definitely the advertising, I was like, this is supposed to burn fat. Sign me up. But I'm like, no shot. 10 calories, okay. I'll buy one again just to read the label again. Because I didn't really take a good look at the label. But it was like, oh, stacked in these vitamins. But I'm excited to see where it's like, this is why it's like, tastes good and is like shit for you. Nutrition minor, by the way. College dropout, nutrition minor. Deathmat's on Samira. But yes, had my first Celsius. Pretty solid. Pretty good. I get it. And I'm on that train of I don't want coffee. I want caffeine. I have these seltzers in my fridge right now that like there's again super white girly. It's like they're like luscious lovely lemonades or something, and they just have like caffeine in them. Orange Celsius in the morning banks. I believe it. I had like the lime one, and I was like, it's pretty solid. Pretty banger. Counter pick into the Fiora. Mike, you'd have a better outlook on this than I would. What do you counter pick into Fiora here? Is Kennen the answer? Kennen feels great, I feel like. Or is it Aatrox? Did they bait with the Aatrox? Is it a Kennen mid? Am I wrong? Because I know that a Fiora... I imagine a Fiora into Aatrox is actually pretty Fiora flavored. It's flavored. That bot lane is weaker than... I don't know what the fuck this team is doing. I hate Kennen, true. Circle Gaming. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck... I don't know what this team does. Or what this team is yet. So I can't really judge. I know that it's got to be Acel mid. I don't know who... It's got to be a goofy jungler. Like, is it... Or not jungler, but it's got to be like... It's either a goofy support or a goofy jungler. Like, a Mumu, I feel like, has to go jungle or support, and either is fine. But then you put, like, Kennen or Aatrox jungle or support, and you run into issues. Sea-Dog on the Garen is interesting. Is that a Garen jungle? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck is... Both these teams are cooked. I don't know what's going on. This is a bot lane. Sea-Dog, Garen jungle, and then these two, Ahri mid, Fiora top. Great. Grand. I don't know what this team is doing. I see the full comp. I don't know where they're going. I see Samira. I know where Samira is going. I see Acel. I hope Acel is mid. Let's dial it in. Samira has to be ADC. Acel has to be... Yeah, like the only CC that MF... And no CC or frontline. Because you can have one or... You can have one, the other, or both. You have neither. You have like a little CC right now. You have no frontline, a little CC. You need like a top... You need like a challenger fucking Zyra Ahri OTP right now to like set up anything. You're just playing in chokes and like hoping that you get like the squishies in there. I mean, they're all squishy. Aatrox support? You think it's Aatrox support? All right. Samira, Aatrox support, Kennen top, Acel mid, Amumu jungle. That's fine. I do think that DevMets gets to like kind of pop off. Being on the Acel is interesting. I'm going to be... Bean plays Acel. Bean doesn't play Acel. Bean plays League. And so Bean goes in and is like, I'm playing League of Legends. I'm a control mage. But doesn't understand that he's weak as shit early game. Dies a lot. He's going to go 0-4 early game. He's going to find a kill or two. Be pumped. Start to find his way back into the game. Maybe goes like 3-5. And then like maybe at the end of the game breaks even or like a little past even, or he's gonna lose the game super early because he inted early. That's where I'm at. That's where Bean's Acel is at. I think Bean's early game is shit, and then he figures out how to play the champion halfway through the game, and then it's like passable. Garden. Garen kills Acel whenever flashes up. No? Yeah. Well, I don't think it's Garen mid, unless you mean like just Garen ganks. And yes, I think Ahri is just gonna shit on the Acel. Yes, you're right. Like Garen, if Garen is ganking mid, assuming it's Garen jungle, Hard assume. Yeah. I'm gonna say yes. Although it looks like he's not running Flash. Yep. So we'll see on that one. Time controls off. Chat definitely on. That's guaranteed. Bada bing. That is that. That goes here, and voila. Oh, one last thing here, folks. A little in-game. You guys were not fooled. Yeah. I don't see how Aatrox support. I mean, Aatrox support I think is really. Oh. Uh-oh. That's a good hit. That's a lot of good hits. Sea-Dog taking a shit ton of damage. Oh my god, Flash Auto? Yes, please. Oh, great root. Okay, that's pretty worth. For the side of red. That's a crazy back spot. Yeah, you do not get the back there, Cam. Nice try.
Minions have spawned.
Okay. That's the most value I could ever imagine out of an Aatrox support. I don't Aatrox support was good like last patch, where every AD support just has like an absurd gold inflation, and the support AD item is really strong. So like that is when I see it strong. But now I don't know. There's no cooldown on Samira CC other than the animation itself, I believe. So like if he staggers it well and lands all three, yes. But if you're capable of landing all three Aatrox procs, then like why aren't you playing top? It's also like that's exactly how that goes. Like you're into ranged champions in the bot lane. That's the issue. The issue, like, it works well into like, I don't know, fucking Nyla, Soraka maybe, something like that. You might be able to like fuck around if you can like dodge the Soraka passives and shit. But like into this, like you're so short range, you have to walk up so far. Swice should be able to like master this lane. And I'm glad to see Swice on a champion like Zyra to be able to like express his like poke mages. Because Zyra is an excellent poke mage. And can be good utility. I never see Zyras do well in the mid game, but I always see them do like pretty solid in lane. Yeah, like Orion is now challenged. Wow, good damage coming out, but a lot of damage coming out on Orion. Approximately too much. You can keep going, Sharon. Oh, yeah. That is a little too aggro. Dude, fuck Zyras. Super underrated champ. I agree. I think high level Zyras, like, I think like an Emerald Zyra beats like every other Emerald player. I don't think it's like maybe even like. Yeah, I think Emerald Zyra beats every other Emerald, like, poke champion kind of thing. Like, you understand the, like, there's so much damage. That level up's crazy. Good flash. Doesn't even take a turret shot. Yeah, like, just fucking understanding your plant location. A lot of poke damage, a lot of damage in general. Just, like, cooks. I prefer that champion to like I would rather have a Zyra support than like a Lux support. Like I think they do the same thing, but Zyra does it just like better. And creates chaos. Like I like champions that create chaos. And Zyra definitely creates chaos in the lane. But I don't know if I could ever get into it. Wow. Did Hardy just steal that? Hardy just stole that from Sea-Dog. Sea-Dog is not happy with it, especially because his bot lane is pushed but not giving him prio right now. Now they're going to have to come back. Sharon and Swice both kind of low. Sharon getting a little bit of mana there. Was a second ago. Swice very low. He's going to have to path in an awkward position. Good. Double root. Hardy with the engage. Scuttler getting a lot of damage. And Hardy is going to be able to sneak out. Garen too fast is not going to be hooked by him. Provided everyone... Yeah. I mean, Lux has a little bit of a simpler, easier kit. so like some plays come off a little better, but I don't know. And like the mana management is also easier. The skill shots are easier, and the mana management is easier. But and the ulti comes up more. Like Lex post 6, I do think is more obnoxious but less devastating. Is how I would put that.
Delicious.
And relying on other abilities, where Zyra gets to just like, here's plants, and that's kind of nice. But yeah, and Zyra also has that like tank bust ability. But yeah, like she does have that like more DPS versus burst, where it's like, all right, she's gonna build a Leon trees and like chunk your health and like, you know, whatever. The Cardinal's going in. He is level 6 on Bean here. Is just getting a ton. That's an insane charm. Bean gonna have to burn the flash. Don't know if he's gonna be able to. Cardinal's not gonna be able to finish there. Maybe if he got a flash and had his W up. Maybe. Slice, you cannot walk straight out of there. Sharon not gonna be able to help. Orion is gonna get the kill. The Bard went well. I think Scott played a pretty decent Bard. I mean, he won the game for sure. I think he made 2.5 good ultis, and I didn't really check on like chime management and shit like that, but it seemed to go alright. Cardinal's gonna have to burn the flash. They're already going for one more Q. Is not gonna get the kill and is going to fall. A little too aggro on that second Q. Sharon, gonna need to move to the side. This is the thing with these bot laners that don't play against Aatrox. Aatrox has that shock factor right now where no bot laners, ADCs, or supports play against Aatrox, and understand you need to walk to the side if you want to get out of the, I don't even know what it's called, but the tether there. Scott looking. 1-1 and 2 on the Aatrox is quite good. He is making it look good. He's getting into the mid game here. Aatrox getting a lot of good damage off. Fraction holding the stun well against the parry is going to make that an even trade. Gonna burn that. Not sure. This is a tight game. I don't know who has the edge here. I mean, Samara is going to be a little bit of an issue. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here? Who knows what's going to walk through those doors? A little bit of a shove in from Fraction. Down a little bit of CS. Not terrible. Uh-oh. Scott taking a lot of damage there before the word is out. Fraction getting a good speed up out to confirm a good trade on Paradox after he tried to get back in there. What do we got here? Yeah, Boots rush lanes, but still. I love Boots. I love Boots so much. Dude, I got no issues rushing tier 2 Boots. I just want to be able to dodge faster. I want to get to the point where I feel comfortable moving. And I think that level of comfortability outweighs, like, logic for me. Which is probably not good. Probably a wrong mindset, but can't tell me it's wrong. Because feelings don't care about your facts. Idiot. Too both. Yeah, no, 100%. No. Being a troll. Depends on how lane is going to. Where, like, if I'm up against a cannon and I'm behind, maybe I do go Mercs. Cardinals does have ulti, didn't want to go for it. Swice getting a big knock up there. Skeller getting a good bit of damage. Just trying to heal out. Doesn't matter. Sharon flashing for nothing. Orion is trying to look for an ulti here. He's going to be able to get it. That is going to be a Sharon down. And he's got that E back up. But Cardinals is here. Stops the E mid-charm. Oh, Slice in a lick of trouble. Still one more ulti from Cardinals. Don't know how he's going to die here. I think he's fine unless Party has that. Fucking. Ooh. Little charm action. He's gonna have that hookup any second. There it is. And that is the E-in from Orion to get the kill. Your W is not blocking. Turret shots. That's good work. Too drunk. Can't cast fast. That is pretty toxic by Paradox. He understands it. Wow. A little bit of respect there. Don't know why his team didn't pause. This is a custom. You can pause. But instead, Fraction is going to go back to base. There it is. Our solo laners are DCing. Bean and Fraction are going in and out. That's my team. Those are my teammates. What's going on here? Come on, boys. Get back in there. Grab an orange slice and get back in there. Come on. Oh, what am I gonna eat later? Do you guys when you start drinking, do you guys want to eat? Or do you is it like stomach's full? True. Ooh, Sea Dog taking a lot there. This might be his first death. Tries to get the ulti off. No dice. MF trying to help out, not going to do it. Cardinals is trying to kill Bean, not the same level of respect as Paradox. This is tough. It may be over. It suppresses my appetite too. I get the same way. I really don't get hungry when I start drinking, especially like beer. Like, I don't know what else would get me, but when I start drinking beer, no shot I want to eat anything else. I only need to eat something if it's like I should have eaten something. It's a lot of calories. It's a lot of calories in the old tum-tum. But, ooh, Swice trying to get this out. Yeah. Hard liquor, same thing though, still. That's why it's like, I like making those like cocktails or like getting into hard liquors. It's like, okay, I'm not drinking as many calories. I'm getting more fucked up. And that's awesome. Especially if you're not going too crazy. We're all adults here. I don't think go too hard. Sea Dog, phenomenal counter gank here. Sharon is still gonna fall, but Sea Dog should be able to get the kill. Or Zyra, that's what I meant to say. They need to pause more. If my boy, if Cam, if your solo laners are DC'd, pause. I don't know. Yeah, beer is a lot of calories. Like, what have I had? 3 beers, 5 beers, that's 500 calories, let's call it. Probably more. Probably closer to 600. Couple shots Allens. Party, going hard on there. For what? Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I like to pretend I count calories. What I have? 2 egg omelet, cheese, peppers, toast, two slices of toast. What do we think that is? 600 calories? I got some buttered chicken and some rice, but it wasn't that many. 30 milliliter. I mean, how much? I got a phone. I'll look it up. Calories in a PBR. $110 in a PBR, according to, I don't know what this is. I believe it though. And 12 ounce, this is what I got. There's a hell of a team fight going on that I'm not watching. Ulti's being shot out left and right. Cardinal's not going to be able to make that charm hit, but he's going to get a lot of damage to the Acel. Oh, that ulti gets interrupted. Gonna have to have the flash burn, but is Sharon going to be able to get the kill? Yes, he is. Orion being able to get 1 kill and fall. That's a great ulti from Party to help keep Acel safe. Acel ends up here. Porch Rocker. Ooh. Porch Rocker calories. 140 in a Porch Rocker. I've had 3 Porch Rockers. So what's that? Let's call it 150. Let's say 450. And then I've had 2 PBRs. What's that? 670. Let's call it 650. It's probably the right. 650. 2 eggs, cheese, peppers, 2 slices of toast. Let's call that, I don't know, 700, 800? Which Fred's like 500 ago? Yeah. Got it, yeah. Oh, Scuttler taking so much damage. See, this is the issue with, like, with this pick, is that you're probably okay in lane, but then out of lane, I feel like you take so much damage. That's really good by Verdox. Ryan getting a lot of damage off. Doesn't matter. It's a very interesting game. Oh, great stun by Hardy. Manages to get the second turret shut off. Makes my ISP making this unplayable. Yeah, but it's a there is a difference between that cooked in, like, you know, crazy oil, because oil is where a lot of the calories come from, versus like I put like a touch of butter, not even like just enough to get the pan wet, in there, and then I toss in 2 eggs, red peppers, cheese, that, like, what? I think I'm coming away from like 2 egg omelet with a couple red peppers in there, which is not even like not real calories. It's like 10 calories from the red peppers with the amount I'm putting in. It's like a fifth of a red pepper. Cheese, not a lot. Some, that's calories. Oh shit, Aatrox or Sea Dog in there. I get Garen and Aatrox confused. Hardy taking a lot of damage. He's making good plays with that Q. He's gonna get the Paradox down. That's a big shutdown. Paradox, gonna have to find ways to carry this game. Cardinals is getting good damage off on the Hardy though. 2 egg, is that even an omelet? Yeah. No, I make it look like an omelet. I never did do the cooking stream because I'm a piece of shit, but yeah. And then 3 egg is preferred, but I have a really nice 2 egg pan. And then I had some buttered chicken. The sauce that I used, I made it myself. The sauce that I used was $4.50 for the whole pack. For the whole sauce can. Scroller down. $4.50 for the whole pack. I ate like a third of it tonight, so $1.50 over a little bit of rice and some chicken and some onions. Wasn't a lot. And I'm a big ass dude. I'm 6'2", 200. I get one of those like 3K. I get like 3K calories a day. That's all I'm saying. How much do I get to eat? That's a great question. How much should a 6'2" person eat in calories? I gotta actually like cast this game right now. Being a piece of shit. It's important to note I am a dude. Get all these calculators. Fuck it. $2,800 to $3K if they're active. I wouldn't find myself as crazy active. But I am active. Look at it. Oh, Garen going bot lane. See you fuckers. Oh, he's looping. Oh, he hits nothing. This guy is pretty frontline. Hardy making a decent ulti, but gets it on the Paradox parry. The Paradox. Sorry, I'll kill myself. That's tough. That's tough. Just kidding. Suicide. No, alright, alright. Already going in. Already going in hard. It's a miracle that that fight went well with Sea-Dog just fucking using the rift elsewhere. Now MF is going in. Bean on the side gets Cardinals. That's crazy. Fraction, look for the ulti. Fat ulti. Sharon going down. Sea-Dog kind of looking in. Slice down. Sea-Dog down. That ulti was not even close to killing next try. Fuck you. Honestly, you know what? I'm glad. I'm glad. I was getting a little bored over here of a good, close game and fucking Commander and I talking about nutrition and shit. Calories. You suck on these calories. I get it. I get it. You're saying, hey, Bubba, that you only finished most, or like a third of a PBR, and I just donated all of my points. Also, Jeremy, do you have like infinite points on a side note? You just give yourself infinite points? I know I am dumb, but I'm not that dumb. I understand what it looks like to be bamboozled. Not my first rodeo. Surprisingly, no. Well, you should. Then I'd black out. Alright. Cool. Oof. Look at a touch of water. You bet the under? What, was my team supposed to win? Hardy going in fucking hard on Sea-Dog. Is it not gonna fall? Hardy no ulti though, and doesn't have the second Q. Cardinals getting a good deal of damage off Great Zyra ulti to knock up and disengage. Dude, I appreciate that. I don't know if you were here earlier, Pizza, but I got the I know you were here earlier. I got an 18 rack of PBR. It's a killer. It's hard to find in New England sometimes. Alright, let me hit this here. PBR, best cheap beer. Ooh. I don't know if I can hit the coffee brandy again. I think that might kill me. That might be too much. No long drinks tonight. I will tell you this. I'll tell you this, Jeremy. Sorry, Freddie. I was gonna get long drink, except Porch Rocker is the best beer out at this time. 110%. It is the best beer. This is a killer game, by the way. I'm doing such a shit job casting it. This is a good ass game. Both teams fighting for their lives. Haven't tried it. Cole Greaves put me onto this. Shout out Cole. It is the only Sam Adams beer that I drink. It is the only Sam Adams that I think is good. I think all the other Sam Adams beers, mediocre as fuck. This, killer. Oh, Hardy taking that one extra turret shot. With two extra is so unlucky. Best beer. Comes out in March, ends in August. Can only get 6 packs at my local places right now, but waiting on those 24 racks to come in. Commander, I got nothing for you. I'll be honest, Sam Adams is a good dinner beer. It's a good dinner beer. I don't know what you have up in Canada. What is it? That blue? Something blue. Bleh. They call it bleh. And I had a roommate in Labatt. I always think of Labatt, actually. That's what it is. I watched a lot of Letterkenny. Very Canadian TV show. Very fun. Very good. Scudler with a period there. Very good, very fun. But I don't know. It depends on what part you're in, right? Like, I feel like there's a huge difference between, like, Toronto, Montreal, Quebec, and then, like, the rest of Canada. Right? But, I forget what part that you're from. I feel bad. I do forget. So I asked you, and I thought it was a cool part. I definitely don't play hockey. Well, I play tennis. Here in North. I see. Fair enough. Buddy of mine just got engaged to a girl from a woman, excuse me, from the Czech Republic. So they have a very good view there, all over Europe. Good wave clear by Bean. Not going for Paradox, goes for the wave. Good on him. Backing off of Hardy. Scott on the flip side here. Doing really good damage. Okay, I'm starting to see it. Hardy getting a decent ulti off, trading a 1-for-1 there, but it was onto... Yeah. Uh-oh. Orion coming in with a big play. He's 1 auto, 1 E off from that ulti. That is a sick kill. 2k gold swing to... Yeah, 2k gold swing to red team. Very close. I was just kidding. My man's doing great. Crushing. My last roommate got deported back to Canada, back to Toronto. And he was like, this is awesome. The food is so much better in Toronto. That was his first response. Was like, well, his second response after being like, fuck, I lost my consulting job. Now I'm amped that I can go back and like eat good food because Boston has bad food. I live in Boston for those who don't. Or in Massachusetts. I live in Massachusetts. I don't live in Boston, but I'm around. That's all. Whew. This is a great game. I don't know who made the teams on this. Me. Killer game. One last time before nerf. I wasn't sure when the nerf was coming out, but yeah, that's exactly what I said at the start. I was like, ADC or AD supports taking a bit of a hit if they're like off meta kind of thing, like the Xin Zhao supports or the whatever. Paradox 6th on there. Don't know if he needed to make it that flashy, or that cool, but he did. Bean has a 700 gold bounty, and I hate it. Just kidding. Always rooting for my teammates. Really good by Sharon to get that blast gun, so now Hardy has a good flash. That's cool for him. Yeah. Highly recommend the Porch Rockers. Long drink are a touch better, and then sometimes I get when I'm feeling really. I don't have a PC way to say this. When I'm feeling a little bit more, I guess just feminine is how I would say it. Zesty. Zesty's a really good word. That is what the kids say. I've heard kids say like, "Hey, does this make me look zesty?" And I was like, "Yeah, I know what that means." Then I get like a pink lemonade seltzer, and that's delicious. But these days, I make gimlets. I go to restaurants. I see what drink that they have that's worth $14, $15, or they think is worth that much, and then I recreate it, and then I make it stronger. Really good to play around that edge of night there. He's going to get the kill. Scott's doing a lot. I think when people play these AD supports, though, Commander, don't pretend like you weren't 12 once. Or, 15 once. Better age. I think that Scott, though, or like when we have those AD supports, that like the Xin Zhao supports, the AD Shakos, the Pantheons even, the Aatrox supports, the whatever the fuck. I think it proves you gotta put effort into support. I think a lot of supports just don't put effort in. I feel like I'm really bashing Swice right now, and I think Swice actually has played a pretty solid game. I think he's made some really good ultis that have been very impactful. I do think, however, that Zyra. What's tough about Zyra and what's tough about most poke mages is you go from at the beginning of the game or like level 3 and to like 6 or 7. You just are like borderline frontline. You're in there. You're fucking around. You're the head honcho. Like, fuck with me. I do too much damage for you to handle me. Cardinals might die there. Actually, yeah, Cardinals is gonna fall. It's a killer kill. Sharon also gonna fall. That is too much damage. That's a 1-for-1 coming up from the Samira. Swice gonna fall here as well. That's a lot of kills going to red side. Blue side still managing to be okay. I think blue side is in a classic. We have a Fiora that is fed, and that Fiora has to split push to make things happen, but you've taken top and bot inhib. What do you do now? Are you going to group as Fiora? Tough. Do you keep splitting and hope that your team can manage to get that while you like over shove a little bit into the Nexus? Probably what Paradox is looking for, but that's not easy to pull off, and that is rare to practice. It's hard to practice that because that doesn't happen that often. But yeah, I don't know where I was going before. Talking about zesty. Good adjective. About it, I get it. I like it. I like it. Orion definitely flipped this game around. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for free. Tell you that for free. Okay. Moving around. What do we have on builds? I really have not paid attention to builds at all. Lichbane, kind of crazy on Ari. Is that standard? Feels crazy. MF with a pretty heavy lethality. Also crazy. Cardinals getting blown the fuck up. Ulti timing a little too late there. Sea-Dog getting fucked on the side. Ooh, no. Sea-Dog, no. That looks good. Looks like Death Dance coming out from Samira. Yes, fair enough, whatever. Oh, Paradox getting a lot of damage, and they know that they need to reset. Paradox knows if he gets that kill, that's a lot. Paradox spamming. Snap the port, snap the port. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Miserable going down. That is miserable for the team. We just lost. Just split pushing people. Fuck. League is the worst. This was the worst game ever invented. This was garbage. Honestly, the game was actually really close and really fun for the most part to watch. But it was just a classic. This is what's wrong with League. This is what's wrong with the boss. Is that we get games like this. And I don't blame Paradox. Paradox did it all right. Did it great. Great game. Good job. You know, all that. I get it. You won top and you pushed the advantage. Sure. It's just so lame to have a game where it's just like, I'm just going to split push. You just split to win, and every time we looked mid, it was your entire team getting blown up in a 5v4, and you just took turrets and inhibs. But their 5v4s were close enough to be like, whatever. I get one shot. Yeah, I know. Well, how about you parry it? Figure it out. Play top lane? I play a little top lane. I played some top lane back in the day. You know. Where am I at? No, in the collection. I played a touch of top lane. What do I play? Yeah, I play set. I got 150, 170, 180. I'm playing this game too long. I got 180k on set. I used to play Heimerdinger top, which is, I know, every top laner is just gonna lose their fucking shit. Surprising amount of Quinn points, surprising amount of Aurelia points. You know, I get it. I yell at the enemy top laner. Shen. Shen's my default. Shit's easy. Mordekaiser. Play a lot of Shen, Mord, Set. That's my top lane pool. Irelia for the flex pick if I get the counter. But it's tough. It's very tough. I would be shocked if we have another game, but I'm around for it. I got nothing going on, man. A little 3-hour stream. Psh. I'm still trying to drink. What are you guys even talking about? Look at this guy. Yeah, games were fun though. Just snapping a TFT. That's where we're at right now. Yeah. That's where we're at right now. At the end of the day, we're going to end the stream here because it seems like we're done. This is the wrong rankings. My team's getting first. Andy's getting second. Zare third, Jordan fourth. No one else matters. That's all that matters. You guys, you don't get it. You just don't get it. The bottom 8, they don't matter. These teams, they can all fight and have fun. Don't matter. These teams can play for an upset. These guys should win the game. Should win. One of these guys is winning. So it is crazy easy. But I'm going to go to sleep. Good night to the people. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for engaging in this. I will definitely be on casting soon. And good night to the people.